All right, so that's what an arm bar might look like on the ground. It's a fairly controlled situation. Arm bars, or straight arm locks standing, tend to be very different. A lot of the ways you practice it, if you're doing classical Japanese jiu-jitsu or some of the self-defense systems, is the guy grabs you, you grab the wrist, you step over, and you submit him. All right, that's how we train. The reality is that's not what happens if a straight arm lock works in standing most of the time. And you see this in judo. There actually is a technique where the guy's grabbing my imaginary lapel and you do this arm lock. But when you see it applied, before they really clamp down on it, it looks more like boom. And essentially what I'm doing, if Richie's arm is straight, I'm holding this and I'm slamming my ribs or my armpit into here. With that?
Oh yeah, that's brutal.
Ugh. And so it's hyperextending the arm very shortly, very quickly, just for a small amount of time. It's damaging the arm. It's not a controlled position like on the ground. Another example might come from Filipino Kali, where I'm hitting here, I'm hitting here. That's actually an elbow wrench, right? I'm snapping this, I'm hitting here, or I'm hitting here. You also see it in boxing. We're in an overhook here, boom. I'm not trying to arm lock him and get him to submit. Everyone's seen that. The reality is going to be, oh, his arm's a bit straight, it's a bit relaxed, boom. And then maybe hit him with something else, hit him with an elbow, hit him with a punch. So most of the time, arm locks standing are actually arm wrenches. It's just too dynamic. You don't have enough control over the rest of the body. Oleg Tatarov, MMA fighter from back in the day, once compared an arm lock to, you've got one end, you've got a stick, you're going to hold both ends of the stick, and you're going to break it over your knee. So you've got to control here, and then break this here. Trouble is, standing, most of the time, I've got control of this, I can hit this, but I don't really have control of that shoulder. So I have to use essentially his momentum, or lack thereof, the fact he's standing still, to briefly apply that. Even here, yes, wah! If I just stand here, he's going to figure out how to twist his arm, get out. So if by some act of God I end up here, it's got to be quick. It's got to be Steven Seagal quick, break the arm.
Nobody's faster than Steven Seagal.
Yeah, or fatter. He's got a lot of momentum just sitting there waiting to turn into, was it Mason, except back in the Mason Storm days when he was punching the Makiwara.
Oh, yeah.
all over there. After woke up from a coma.
That was great. It was the ponytail that gave him all that power to get the Makiwara board.
Yeah, he's sitting there with his belly jiggling and the girl, the love interest, drives up. He's like, Mason, Storm. Anyhow, it's really gone off the rails here.
A little bit, but whatever.
So, important to know, standing arm locks, a lot harder to train because nobody really likes having their elbows snapped or hyperextended, and a lot less control and a lot quicker. So that's the biggest difference between standing arm locks and arm locks on the ground.